A country, a nation state needs to have a sense of a common history, a common culture, a common civilization, common experiences that bind us together. And we went through a re-assimilation period, or an assimilation period, from about 1924 until the mid-60s, because our leadership in Congress understood we needed to have a time to bond back together, become Americans together again, because of the high immigration that we had in the previous, say, 20 or 30 or 40 years.
Right.
And so we're at this place now in America where we're seeing people marching in the streets that are pushing back against the American culture and the American civilization. And it's troubling to me that over the last 25 years, we've essentially phased out the promotion of assimilation, and we promoted instead multiculturalism and diversity as if it were our strength. And in fact, they're using it now to divide us, and that's what Barack Obama did throughout his presidency.
Everything you said, I think, is defensible and probably right. The problem with the tweet was that it suggested there's a racial component to American identity. Do you think that there is?
Well, there's a racial component to all of our discussion here in America, and there must be that, because the left is constantly pointing to the differences we have, and race, ethnicity, national origin, sexual orientation, prosperity versus poverty. But I'll say this, that we are all God's children. We are all created in His image. And America has been the most successful nation in merging these distinctions together on the common foundation of rights that come from God. What I should have done, Tucker, if I had more characters in that tweet, just added, you can't rebuild our civilization with somebody else's babies unless we adopt them.
So the idea is it doesn't matter what ethnic group the people come from as long as they share the same culture and language and shared history? Is that what I don't want to lead you to that, but is that what you're saying or not?
No, that is what I'm saying. Is if we're bound together by those, and by the way, language is the most powerful unifying force known throughout all of history. Having a common language. If we share those things, then we can communicate with each other. We can do it instinctively. And on top of that, English is essentially a carrier of liberty, and it expresses freedom and liberty more effectively than any other language on the planet. We're so fortunate to have English, our common language.